Hey Danielle, how are you? Did you see your reading from yesterday? Because it's in the live. It's posted. Hi Chalks, how are you, love? This is the link. I just put the link to where you can go back and listen to your reading if you didn't hear it. Well, just go back because maybe the full video didn't process. So if you go back, you should be able to hear it, okay? 1:55. Is that an hour, 55 minutes? I mean, I sat there and I called you many times, Danielle. Not the same, Natalia. I'll have to go back and check and listen to it because I did give you your full reading um yesterday. All I remember is that I kept calling you because I was just trying to clarify other information, but I did answer all your questions though. All right, let's do Natalia. Natalia on the list. I'll go back and listen, but I did I did answer all your questions, Danielle. The only thing towards the end I was just asking for is just for clarification on something, but either way, your questions were still answered. Oh, not Natalie, it's Natalia, my bad. Yeah, I'll go back and check and see um if anything was cut off, but I doubt it because I do remember your reading was the last one I had. All right, Natalia, go ahead with your question, honey. Y'all remember, the more you donate, the more you send, the more questions, the more detail I will give you, the more information, okay? Those who send 20 or more do get to choose the deck they want. And if not, then I will be choosing the deck for you, okay? Well, not one of these. These are the special decks. I will be just using one of the ones that I use on my channel often. Let me actually look. Danielle, are you still here? Let me go back and listen to the end. Hold on, give me a moment, guys. I'm just gonna mute real quick. Okay, Danielle, that's really weird. You know, YouTube has been glitching ever since Mercury retrograde started. So, yeah, it's crazy because it did get cut off, and it seemed like it got cut off at a real awkward point. Because yesterday I was at the point where I was calling you and asking you to clarify something for me, and it doesn't even show that. So, um, I mean, what did you need clarified? You know, we can still like rectify the situation for you on live. Okay, just let me know because I mean, you seen the work or the finances thing. I did answer love wise for March, and then like what other question did you have? All right, so let me go back to Natalia. That's really weird. Mercury retrograde is a real thing because it's been acting up ever since last week, and it's crazy because last week it wouldn't let people type. It wouldn't let me type on here. It's just been really crazy. What should I be aware of this month in my life? Okay. All right, this is for Natalia. What should Natalia be aware of at this moment in her life? What should Natalia be aware of at this moment in her life? What should Natalia be aware of at this moment in her life? What should Natalia be aware of at this moment in her life? So I'm kind of getting Natalia that something's about to come, some kind of opportunity or something, maybe even an idea or something, some kind of offer. And I mean, this could be anything that's going to come in when you least expect it here. Okay. I feel like I'm seeing new beginnings for you. It could require you to walk away from something or someone. I'm not too sure. Because this could be romantic, like love related, or it could be job. It could be anything. So just whichever one you feel like it resonates for. It may be something that you have to walk away from something for something new here, for another path that looks to be more in alignment with your emotional fulfillment and happiness. Okay. You could be juggling now or in the future here, but when you least expect it, something's coming in here that's going to shift and change things for you. And, you know, maybe you're going to have to make some kind of unexpected change here as well in your life in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Natalia, let me know if you're still here, my love, and I will answer your other question. Because the way it cut me off yesterday was really weird. Where is my... I'm trying to find... Hold on, y'all. Alright, cool. Nope, I just now got open, my love. I'm doing 10 people. Alright. Once I have my 10 people, I will be closed. So we already have one person who sent a donation. Remember, guys, the more you donate, the more questions you get to ask, the more detail you receive. Right now, we are on Natalia. All right, can you clarify what is this Page of Pentacles opportunity coming towards Natalia here? That's for what she needs to know. Oh, okay. Are you an Aquarius? What's your sign? Because Aquarius literally pulled this same reading yesterday when I did the what's next for you. Is there anything in your life that you're trying to change or that you looking to start up, or you're waiting for? I mean, what's the context of your situation? That way we can piece together what exactly this means for you. We can pinpoint it. Because right now all I can do is speak about it on a general level. Okay. But Four of Wands is usually connected to your stability, to your home life. It could be connected to some form of like an event or some kind of milestone for yourself, or maybe with someone that you could be celebrating. All right. But yeah, it seems like whatever this is makes you very happy, and it's in alignment with your goals. It's in alignment with your emotional fulfillment. So whatever it is. Yeah. Are you romantically involved with anybody? Or maybe you do. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, because this is literally exactly what Aquarius pulled just yesterday. You have a new beginning coming towards you. 8 of Cups for Natalia. That's for what's coming towards her. What's the 8 of Cups? King. Sorry, y'all, because I know my audio went out. Okay. Yeah, so it may not even be something that you're aware of right now, or it doesn't mean that you have something you're waiting for or you need, but just know something is shifting for you. Page of Pentacles is connected usually to our money. It's connected to practical offers, so it could be something about your career that comes in, an opportunity that allows you to, that you know, maybe it's more emotionally fulfilling for you. Maybe you're thinking about taking another path in the future. Maybe this is love wise for you. Okay. You could meet somebody new soon, and then randomly that looks to be like someone who you could really get serious with, even if at first it doesn't seem that way. But yeah, it could get more serious. All right. I specifically have Aquarius energy for you. We did pull the King of Swords too, so wouldn't be surprised if this person is an Aquarius, okay? But we also have Aries energy. Just be prepared to start something new in your life, okay? And it may not be something you're expecting, but it's going to be random. This is a fortunate turn of events for you. That's happening. Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Okay, welcome back, Pink. Let me put you on the list. So yeah, guys, remember when you ask for what's coming towards you or what you need to know, sometimes spirit will reveal things in the future. That's to come, right? It doesn't always have to make sense to you right this second, but you know, just to let things play out, and then you'll see what this is, and you can come back and let me know what this is about. Because yeah, this could either be romantic or general, work, career, or something. All right. Now, it's crazy because this is why, you know, I do tell people, like, when you come to me, give me a specific area to look in, because if not, the only thing I can do as a reader is speculate, because this could mean anything. It could go for any part of your life. So that's why usually if people want to know, like, what's coming towards me in love, what do I need to know about my love life right now, what do I need to know about my job right now, so it narrows down, and it kind of, you know, you get what I'm saying, right? So as a reader, we know exactly like what this is talking about. But right now, because it was more of a general open-ended question, this could mean anything for you. Okay. But what I will say is give it time. And if it's love, then I feel like maybe this person wasn't showing that much interest before. They could show more interest, a more serious interest, and it's like could get more real for you with this person. Okay. So expect that, maybe like an outing, a date, anything like that. That could change things. All right. Hidden areas. Okay. Let's see. All right, Pink. So you are gonna be next. Thank you for your generous donation. If you want to send more, Natalia, and we can check to see if it's that Aries and see if he aligns with what we just saw, we can do that. But for right now, you know, given the question was more general, I can only speak about it generally for you, okay? But something along the lines of that is what you can expect, what you need to know. Pink, choose your deck, my love, and you can type your questions. Deck number 3. Well, it's going to be up to Pink because I am on her now. If she wants to just let you, since you just said an extra just to see if it's the Aries, it's up to her if she wants to let you answer, get your reading right away, right now, while she types her questions, or if she would prefer to ask her question and you go after her. So it's up to Pink. If while I'm doing your reading, guys, you want more information or you have more questions, make sure you send your donation while I'm doing your reading, not after I put the cards away, because then it's going to be the next person's turn, okay? Just for heads up, all right? Okay, so Pink said she will wait. And this is the deck that you wanted, right? The third one, Pink? So I can remember. You wanted this deck? Okay, so let me just reserve that one for you. Um, Natalia's question is pretty quick. What's the Aries name if you want to give me his name so I can see if it's him? And if similar decks, similar cards come out for that Aries, then more than likely it could be him, all right? Aries did pull the Ten of Cups on my Instagram page, so could be. Let's see. But I do need his name. Tim. All right, so what does Natalia need to know about her connection with Tim, please? Natalia's connection with Tim. What does she need to know? Natalia and Tim's connection. Ooh, girl. Yep. It's crazy. Yep, it's him. It's him because these same cards came out, honey. These same cards came out. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. He may call you or something and offer something that could be maybe laid back, but it looks like he's trying to seriously like pursue you romantically, okay? So I feel like his interest is going to be more serious towards you in the future. He could ask you out, okay? He could want to like, hey, I don't know. This is just an example of the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles would say, let's go have a picnic at the park. You know, like it could be anything laid back that he could want to do with you. But I think he's trying to like get to know you better, okay? Yes, this is paid only, my love. The more you donate, the more questions and details that you get for your reading, my loves, okay? I have 8 spots remaining. 2 people already sent their donation. And then we got the Ace of Cups, honey. So in death suggests that something in your connection, the dynamic is changing with him. So if he was acting hesitant before or whatever the fuck it was, girl, that's going to change. And his interest is going to be more clear. He's going to make more bold moves towards you here romantically. Okay. So I think that's exactly what your first spread was talking about. It was talking about love, okay? And then we have Chariot. He could like come visit you or say, hey, let me pick you up. Let's go do something. Let's go do this. But it seems like there's more drive here, and there's more strong romantic intent here. Okay. So yes, it looks like it's definitely him. All right, Pink. So I'm ready for your questions, honey. Brianna, let me know specifically what you want to know when it comes to your money. I do need a specific question. Should I read? Did I read for you before, Pink? Oh shit, my bad. I could have sworn I read for you about him not too long ago. Is my memory failing me? All right, this is for Pink and Dre. Should I run? I don't know. I think I told you last time that he's a red flag. But let's see. Is this connection with Dre a waste of time for Pink? Is this connection with Dre a waste of time with Pink for Pink? Is the connection with Dre a waste of time for Pink? Is this connection with Dre a waste of time for Pink? It's funny that you say he's in and out because I see that. The Knight of Swords is a guy who's pretty flighty. I like to see the Knight of Swords as a guy who is all talk and not much damn action. Because he is sword, so he'll run his mouth and do certain, but he just don't really like take much action. But I also see him as like somebody with attention span issues, okay? You know, this is Gemini energy, the Knight of Swords, so it can, you know, suggest that this person's kind of like all over the place, a little chaotic. All right. Is Dre a waste of time for Pink? Is Dre wasting her time with... Oh, sorry. Is Pink wasting her time with Dre? Is Pink wasting her time with Dre? Yeah, I do think you're wasting your time, my love. I believe I said that last time. I do think you're wasting your time because I feel like he wants things on his terms. Not only that, but the King of Wands, I really don't care for the King of Wands because he's a guy that, you know, albeit he's not necessarily like impulsive, but he still kind of has the desire to kind of mingle with other people. I get this real bachelor vibe from Dre. What's underneath that? Oh, okay. Damn, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I get he's passionate about you and stuff, but this is not striking me as a man who's serious, though, you know? Or really ready to commit and settle down. All right. It kind of feels like he's still figuring out what he wants, who he wants. Okay. King of Wands is a guy who may still have like a wandering eye. Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck. Well, let me clarify this King of Wands, okay? Because typically the King of Wands can be in a third party. Either that or he just has different options, okay? And that's why he's so in and out like that. Clarify King of Wands. King of Wands when it comes to Dre. What's the King of Wands? Does he have children? Does he have children? Because the Queen of Wands and the Empress are both like, could be mother energy. And the Wheel of Fortune would suggest that he's definitely up and down. He has children? Okay. He could still, now I'm not saying he lives with her, I don't know. But he could still be messing around with the mother of his child or something. She could be kind of in the way too. He could be going back and forth between her and you also, you know. Because we do have a family situation here at the bottom of the deck. So something about kids, something about him, his family. Okay. But either way, he's not giving like a loyal or faithful type of guy, okay? Either way. So, based on this energy, yeah, he could be hiding a third party. Who knows? He probably live with his child's mom and everything, and, you know. But I wouldn't put it past him with that combination at all. I just wouldn't. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Ace of Swords, he may end up telling you he's guilty. He could end up confessing to you or telling you the truth too. Or maybe you could find out the truth, or you kind of confront him about the truth as well. But he's kind of coming off like he wants his cake and to eat it too. So yeah, definitely not a serious vibe, right? Is that the only question you had? Hi, Michael Johnson. How are you? Oh, let me put Brittany on the list. Anything new, such as what? Be more specific. In love. All right, any new love coming Pink's way, please? There's new love coming Pink's way. New love coming towards Pink. Is there new love coming towards Pink? Is there new love coming towards Pink? Okay, so first and foremost, you know, you're going to have to cut someone off or let somebody go. Somebody who's playing with you, someone who's not serious, the fool. So if you want new love, you're definitely going to have to clear that, cut that, and make room for it, okay? Yeah. So the universe is kind of saying, when you see the Wheel of Fortune, that's the universe saying, look, if you want something new, you got to let it go of the old. You have to leave behind, what's not working, what's not clicking for you here. Okay. You have to cut something off. Just gonna love coming towards pink. And keep that person cut off, okay? Yeah, somebody who's shady, somebody who's lying, not who they say they are, okay? You have to cut that off. And we already know who that's about. And I just think that you do also have some underlying trust issues here, Pink. Um, I don't know if you're used to being disappointed or lied to, but I do think it's kind of highlighting a need for you to work on your trust issues and not being stuck in the past. Okay. So once you let go of him, like try not to compare him to anyone new that you meet, you know what I'm saying? And like let that experience kind of like stall you out in love, you get it? So as long as you're making sure you do that, then I think things will fall in line for you. Things will improve for you in love. All right. Is there new love coming towards pink? Okay. We got the Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, because I feel like you might decide to kind of like, because if you have trust issues like that, you might kind of like let that run your love life in a way, because hey, that's you just got disappointed and you're not very trusting. Okay. I mean, I do feel like I see conversations. I see you talking, having options. I did see the Seven of Cups. I wouldn't say right now I feel like I'm seeing anything brand new just yet. Okay. But I think that that's going to be important first before the universe will send like someone new your way. Okay. Because if you're not trusting like that, or it's kind of still fresh for you, then you could run the risk of sabotaging anything new. All right. So the universe is kind of saying like, look, give yourself a little time, focus and work on your trust issues because you look, yeah, girl, you look real guarded, really guarded. So I would say Spirit's kind of saying you're not necessarily ready for it right now, emotionally, okay? Even if you talk to people or something, cool, but I'm not seeing anything strong for you in love right now until you work on that, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune, that's a card of uh that's like Spirit saying it can talk about you being like ready or not ready. But with the cards that came out along with it, this is saying, look, emotionally you're not really ready. All right. You're welcome. All right, so Brianna. All right, so I got 7 more spots remaining. If you would like a reading, you have to send a donation to my PayPal, my Apple Pay only. I do not take Super Chat. You are very welcome. I don't know if I told you that already, but yeah. I don't know if, what's her name? All right, Brianna. What's your sign, Brianna? What does money look like for Brianna in the near future? Money for Brianna near future. Okay, so I do see I am seeing good news for you financially in the near future. You said you applied for. Okay. So I don't know if you've been like networking. I don't. Well, first of all, I don't know what kind of endeavor, um, you're referring to, but I do see that you're moving forward here with some kind of opportunity in the near future. Okay, the Three of Cups is a card of celebration when it comes to financial matters. So there's something that you successfully achieve in the near future. Okay, that makes you happy. So you're basically, you are getting what you want here with the Queen of Wands. She's the type that she go get what she wants. Simple as that. She's confident. She get what she want at the end of the day. So this is saying you're going to get what you want here. Clarify the Three of Cups. For Brianna, money near future, Three of Cups. Eight of Wands. So I do see you. Yeah, I see you working, starting a job, in the near future. Eight of Pentacles came out. What's the Chariot? I feel like you're definitely taking charge, and, in the near future, you're going to feel like things are falling back together, falling in place for you. You're going to feel like you're kind of on the right path. Okay, so it does look good here. This is going to happen Aries season, though. Okay. Aries season. So for your birthday, you'll probably end up getting a new job or starting something here, okay? Truly fulfilled emotionally with this? Well, it doesn't look like something that's not fulfilling you. These cards don't really ring to me as, well, this is like my dream job or anything like that. But it just kind of helps you get to where you gotta go. Maybe it's important for you to be able to get to where you gotta go. Okay. My love, you sent 10, honey, so I can't give you all that, answer all those questions, my love, unless you want to send more. But right now, it does look like you're going to be starting something, a job in the near future. I'm not really getting difficulty for you, though, okay? I don't see any difficulty in that spread. Chariot is a card of kind of like the path being cleared for you. So it would mean that there's no resistance, nothing in your way, no obstacles or anything like that. So, I would say based on what I already pulled that it shouldn't be anything you gotta work too hard for or anything like that. It shouldn't be at all. You're welcome, honey. I am still open for readings, guys. I have 7 more spots remaining. Guys, remember, the more you send, the more questions, the more detail, y'all, because your reading is going to be reflected by what you send. Okay, please make sure your donation is reasonable for the amount of information you're wanting. Let me check. Let's see. Melissa, are you there, hon? I just got your donation. I have 6 more spots remaining. If you would like a reading from me, please send a donation to my PayPal or Apple Pay. I do not take super chat or super stickers, okay? All right, love. Go ahead and type your question. Those who donate 20 or more do get to choose which deck they want for their reading, okay? If not, then I'm going to just use the default deck from my channel for your reading. I'm just wondering about a past person who I keep running into. They block me and cut me out while being... Why they keep... Okay, so is this past person a love interest, or is this like a friend or a family member? What is your relationship? Past love situation. It's Mercury retrograde, so y'all just understand all kinds of freaks are going to be showing up at this point in time, all right? Some people you probably didn't even think, you know, wanted nothing to do with you start showing up. Mercury retrograde lasted till March 20. So a lot of freaks, and then we have like a shadow period. They could even show up until April, first week of April. Okay. Can I have this person's name? Gianna. All right. Let's see. What does Gianna want from Melissa? Why does Gianna keep coming back into Melissa's life? Why does Gianna keep coming back into Melissa's life? Ten of Cups reverse? What's your sign? What's their sign? Why does Gianna keep coming into Melissa's life? Why does Gianna keep coming into Melissa's life? I'm Aries, she's Cancer. Aries and Cancer, yikes. That almost never works out. These are not free readings, my love. They are by donation. You have to send a donation by PayPal, Apple Pay, if you want a reading. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you, I think she definitely romanticizes you. She romanticizes the idea of you and stuff, but it's not really like grounded. And it makes sense, she's a Cancer, so I feel like she romanticizes and idolizes the situation with you, but in a realistic way, it's probably not something she really wants or sees working out. It's not something that she sees a future in for real, but she likes to fantasize about it. But to be honest with you, King of Wands, she's still searching. She's still searching for what feels right for her, which is like, what's her Ten of Cups? And quite frankly, she doesn't think you're her Ten of Cups. She likes to think that, but she doesn't truly believe that deep down in a real way, if you get what I'm trying to say. So she kind of comes off like very wishy-washy and sometimey with you for that reason. Knight of Cups can be just like that, romanticizing things. I wonder if she has any Pisces in her chart, but the King of Wands would suggest that she's still looking for that. She's still searching for that. So yeah. Clarify this Ten of Cups reverse. Exactly. So the oh my God, Temperance is exactly what I was saying here. So she's trying to, like, she wants to believe that she can make this work or that this is something for her, but she knows that deep down you guys are not really equally yoked here, okay? I mean, I think she's attracted to you and whatnot, but emotionally I don't really get that sincerity coming from her or investment. That's why she seems to push you away and then other times pull you in, you know, type of energy. Yeah, clarifying the King of Wands is the Seven of Swords. So this is her kind of like, yeah, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like she thinks that she wants you, but she knows that you're not what she wants. And I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of it for her is romanticism and idolism when it comes to you. All right. Basically, she kind of like tells herself, maybe she's gaslighting herself. I don't know. Um, for sure. So don't take her mixed signals and her acting wishy-washy for her being genuinely interested. No, she's not afraid of this. No, she's not just non-committal. Don't tell yourself anything other than the truth, and the truth is that she don't really love you like that. She don't really like you like that. It's kind of something that she's maybe infatuated with you, it feels like, okay? But it's not genuine, it's not sincere, it's not grounded, okay? Seven of Cups is the fantasy card. It's not real, okay? So if someone only fucks with you sometimes and they act strange like that, that's a telltale sign that they're not genuinely into you like that. So don't let her fool you or anything of that nature, you know. She is not being sincere with you. You're welcome, honey. All right. Yeah, I like to protect my clients from people who just ain't nobody gonna be wasting my client's time. Not a client of Pretty Intuitive. Maybe somebody else's client, but not mine. No way, Jose. We gonna expose that freak, okay? So if you need, this is your one-stop shop for the real answer about who you're dealing with, okay? You don't have to go anywhere else to get the truth. This is the truth. All right, guys. So we have how many? So those 4, 6 spots remaining now. Thank you for your support, Melissa. Hope to see you again. So let me go get my coffee because what's a girl to do without coffee? What's a girl to do? Guys, I'm trying to reach my goal of 10 people in total. So I'm gonna be open for the next. We'll see how it goes. If it gets really slow, I'll probably just be open for the next 30 minutes. But I'm trying to do an hour. All right. fly or something, but they really don't. Hi, honey. How are you? Give love a sense of pride. I decided never talk and let it one shine. If I fell, the price is safe. At least I can see what's good. No matter what they take from me, but never take away my dignity. Because the greatest of all is happening to me. This is not a free question live. You have to send a donation, okay? That's been said many times in the chat. People who got answers sent a donation to my PayPal or Apple Pay only. No super chat, no super stickers. Teach them all, let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride.